The difference between a regular taxi and a taxi for tourists. Is it just for price? I think I'm gonna, it's this one, I'm gonna give this a go. But no doubt it's gonna end up in absolute disaster. Apparently this is where I get the bus. There's a big sign there saying bus direct to Santiago. Apparently I can pay on my credit card, so that's great news. Yeah, let's see how we get on. So I want that yellow line. It's one of those places, probably the central one. Unfortunately it's a machine rather than a person. I'm just gonna have to have a cigarette and just... I hate this shit so much. No, there is a person in that little box, so that is good news, but I'm just gonna have a cigarette, man. I'm just thinking about back to the ridiculousness of that hotel situation. The email I showed him said rate Babel Studios, so I'd clearly already been there. And maybe his English wasn't good enough to pick up on it, or maybe he was just like, I just need to get rid of this fucker, like, whatever.
No lo tengo en vista todavía.
We're good. That's my ticket. Gracias. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it, but it was a pretty cool singing, man. This guy here belting out some right Chilean classics, I assume. Oh, gracias. So the ticket man recommended the fourth stop to me, which I think is one past Centro Republica or something like that. So that's where we're going. He was a bit gone out by the question. He was like, well, where are you going? And I was like, I don't know, you tell me. He was like, Republica best, fourth stop. See that sign there, it says Masco obligatory to wear a mask basically. And this is what scares me more than anything about what I'm doing like the next time. Because obviously most countries have signed up to the WHO's pandemic treaty now, which basically gives them control in situations of emergency. So if you give people the chance to control other people in situations of emergency, guess what they'll create? A situation of emergency. So it's inevitable that, I'm amazed it hasn't happened already actually, but I would say in the next 12 months we're going to get another pandemic. So the few can control the many. And like, what if I get stuck in a country that's like, when that happens, that's super fucking crazy about it? This is why I'd never go to Australia after the way they reacted. Like, that was just unbelievable. Forget which, was it Victoria? Dan something? That politician, just an absolute tyrant. I remember there was that horse in New Zealand, Judinda Hardon or something like that. Just like, oh, what if you get stuck in one of these crazy countries that it actually forces you to wear a mask, or even worse, forces you to, you know, I heard some horror story, I don't know if it's true, it was just in the comments on one of my videos about somebody getting pinned down in an airport. They said they bought in Argentina and jabbed. Can you imagine? Just wouldn't be able to live with that. So it's a really big fear actually, like not knowing how different countries react to me. My understanding is it was better in general in Latin America than it was in the West, but, or is it still the West? I don't even know. But, yeah, England, Australia, America. But yeah, it's fucking scary, man. The guy on the other side of the bus has decided we all need to listen to his music, and it is disgusting. I mean, any music out of a phone is disgusting, but like it's particularly like clubby. Oh, stop now, thank God. Great, thank you. So this kind man has just asked me where I want to be in Chile, and I said forest and nature, and he's recommended that place.
No, okay.
Oh, what a kind man. It's just leaving now. Honestly, I swear the universe, I mean, it challenges you, it really challenges you, but really that's just forcing you into growth. That's been my experience. But it also just sends you these guardian angels when you know, it's making me want to cry. Oh God, it's intense, it's really intense. Yeah, he was great. When he asked me where I'm from, I said Ingles, and he typed "Long live the king." I was like, no. I just don't understand why people think it's okay to play loud music on public transport. It just gobsmacks me. the interaction with that man started with him just typing "all good" into translator question mark, and I was just like, And he went, "Why? What's up?" So I just didn't want to load him with all my problems, but I just said, "I don't know where to go in Chile." He started recommending places. So weird. I'm so confused. Like, it was advertised as 4 stops. The guy told me to get off at the 4th stop. We've already had 5 stops. And yeah, it's not anywhere that I've wanted to get off yet. And the majority of the people are still on the bus, so it can't be the last stop. So I think I'll just get off if I see somewhere that looks. Yeah, I'm not going to see anywhere that looks good, am I? But I'll get off when most people get off. It's not great, is it? So what I listen to is young man's rap music. I'll tell you that I haven't seen a coffee shop yet, which is my whole plan, to go and get Wi-Fi and work out where I am and where hotels are. It's not looking good at all. I think I might just get off at the next one, partly because I can't stand listening to this guy flick through TikToks. And right, it's bad enough when it's music, but like it's just every 10 seconds it changes. Like, whoa, I don't know if I can cope with it. So yeah, maybe I'll just get off at this next one and see. It's all a bit manic around here, so I just asked the bus driver where I just went central, question mark. And he just, Espanoled me. So I was just about to get off here, I was just like, fuck it, I'll take a chance. And then the guy behind was like, "Do you need help?" And I was like, "Yes, please." And he said, "You want to get off at Republica?" Same as the ticket man. And I said, "How will I know which one's Republica?" And he goes, "I'm getting off at Republica." And I just grabbed his hand and I go, "Oh, thank you. And again, this is like, as challenging as life is, and I think, there's a reason for that. I know it's challenging for everyone, don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like my challenges are on steroids. Because like I say, old souls need, if we're going to grow, we need big challenges. That's the only way I can rationalise it anyway. Maybe I just hate myself and have a huge self-saboteur. I don't know, but that's how I rationalise it. But it's just these little fucking moments of just like, oh, okay, I can do this. There's somebody helping me, thank God. Big love to the guy behind me. Yeah, it's proper heaving around here. I've certainly never seen this many people in one place in Sheffield. Maybe if you went to London. I can't believe how many people there are. So many people. Unfortunately, I can't film out the side because there's got this horrible black sticker shit on it, but it's just heaving. It looks similar to Argentina in terms of extremely multicultural.
Officer here.
Honestly, thank God for that guy. Just thank God for that guy. So literally thank God for that guy. So he told me to go right down here until I see a highway, and then it's all central after that. Which for those that are even more linguistically retarded than myself, if that's possible, means central. Which I don't really understand, because you'd have thought the place that was heaving was the central, but it seems that this much quieter area is close to the central. It's quite a grand building. Ooh, doggo. What the fuck does that mean? Control of photographs? That's not good for a YouTuber. And I might try and cross the road if it's possible. Oh, there's a crossing there. I might just try and do it here. Just to walk in amongst these trees. Like, energetically, it just feels so much better to me to be walking in amongst trees. So, let's have a go. Alright, oh, that bag's fucked things up for me. Oh, bloody hell. To the middle of the road. Alrighty, nice fountain and few trees. This is how desperate I've got with my lack of nature since I left Guatemala. Honestly, it just makes so much difference to me. I judge myself to be very sensitive, as in, I can feel stuff and I can sense things. Just the difference being around trees and not being, not really this, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I've suddenly crossed the road and I'm like, oh, la la, You know, it's a few fucking spaded trees in amongst a load of concrete, but it does feel better. It does feel better. Who's this fella then? He seems to have an English name. What? Lord Thomas Alexander Cochrane. It's not what I expected. So the central point is coming to a dead end, so we're going to have to go back over there. See the Chile flag in the background? Big ass Chile flag like one in El Salvador. Oh, we'll use the actual crossing this time. Oh, it's flashing. Should we risk it? So I imagine that's the highway he was referring to. So we should be basically there. I think it's kind of there. Such a vulnerable time this when you're walking in a country with no idea anything about how safe it is. Nice building. With all your bags, with everything. You know, this is why I try and get early flights so you arrive every daylight. But yeah, it's sketchy as fuck, man. I'm not saying Santiago feels sketchy or anything like that. It feels fine. But you know, it's literally like my life could end right now. Not my life could end right now, but you know, if I lost all my possessions, you know, what do you do? Got no money, no phone, and no passport. What the fuck do you do? Go to a British embassy. Great. That'll be helpful. I'm the wrong. Oh God, there's someone shouting at me. That's not good. I'm the wrong tone for the British embassy. They don't like this kind of English, you know, original English, actual English. That guy on the bench over there looks kind of homeless, maybe not, but doesn't look good shouting at me like, oh my God, that's not what I need with all my bags. The second Palestine thing that I've seen, so yeah, maybe I'm imagining, I didn't really check to be honest, I didn't speak to Max about Chile. It seems like it may well be quite libtarded. And I have no views on that war. I just see it as nothing to do with me, not my concern, and a complete distraction. I think it's no coincidence that that's happening at the same time as they want the worst people possible in the West. So obviously, I mean, it's all part of the virtue signal. That's what I don't like. I don't like people in England being virtue signaling about Palestine when they don't know what's going on, just like me. But also, it's softening people and getting people ready to accept refugees from Palestine, which will literally be, you think Afghanis are bad? Wait till you get the Palestinians. And this looks far too grand for me. We'll go and find out how much it is, but I'm pretty desperate to be honest. It's not really worth risking losing all your possessions, but yeah, it's going to be expensive, man. Oh God, look at this, it's very grand. Still unoshe? 72 American dollars. But I just asked if I can use the Wi-Fi and he said yeah, no problem. So, thank God. Oh, I found one for about 22 quid, a 12-minute walk away, so that's where we're going. Oh my God, that is scary. He just told me not to have my camera out. This is so scary, and I've just remembered that you know, Google Maps doesn't work, so I'm going to his hotel. It probably won't even be there. If it's not, then I jump into a taxi. Yeah, he was just looking at my camera, man. I need to put it away. I jump into my taxi and ask him to take me to a cheap hotel. I'm having to walk down a quiet side road now. I feel very vulnerable. I really hope this hotel's where it says it is. If it is, then I'm only 5 minutes away. Everything is closed. There's not one building that seems to be open. I reckon the hotel's just down here. I've just realised I can't get into a taxi because I've got no money. So I think what I'm learning is at the airport to always make sure you get some money. Should be bloody obvious, really, shouldn't it? If not, I'm just going to go back to that £72 one. Fuck it, I just need to be safe. Oh my God, it's actually there, Lande Hostel. Please be open, please. Please be open. Oh, I'm so happy it's actually where it said it would be. Okay, there's someone there. Oh, no wonder it was cheap. It's dormitories only. So he says there's some down here. I don't know if I should just be going back to that expensive one. What I do know is I've got to get it sorted before dark, so yeah, I'm gonna walk 15 minutes and then, oh, Cam needs to go. Here's one, I'm not sure if it's open or not. $30 sorted. The issue was whether I could pay on bank card, and thankfully I can. Oh my God, it didn't work. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to ask her to allow me to leave my bags here while I go and find an ATM if it doesn't work. Please work, please work, please work. It says I put the wrong key in, so hopefully that's all it is. What do I do? Please, please, please.
Verde.
Nah, I don't believe it. No idea what I'm going to do if it doesn't work in the ATM. It's just such a nightmare. I'm going to leave you guys here, not taking the camera out, filming literally just my bank card. Oh, it worked, it worked, it worked. It was the most complicated ATM I've used out here. It didn't have any option for English, so at first I was just, it said no. It said something like no foreigners. I was just like, oh great, friendly. But then I saw, so I started again and I saw this option that said something like foreign clientele. And I was like, eh. And then it came up with language options. Oh, and it gave me the money. I was so relieved because the fact that my card isn't working here made me think it's probably not going to work in ATM. Anyway, so to celebrate, I got a garage latte. I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to have vanilla. Just need a bit of sweet. But it is awful. But it's almost so awful that it's good. I think it's because I'm in a bit of a like hating life and self mode. So it's like, you know, kind of like wanting to poison oneself, if that makes sense psychologically. You know, it's why people do such retarded things and why I used to smoke weed or eat biscuits and all that sort of thing, which I'm not doing right now, so it's a little bit of that. I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. That just looks really... Why didn't they just put a wall in here? A bit odd, isn't it? It's fine. But I'm going to have a big spliff-shaped tobacco now. I really am feeling the story of, oh my god, I would love a spliff, even though it would just, you know, wouldn't actually enhance my life in any way. But yeah, that old story is coming up strong. Oh, the good news on the ATM front was $200 cost me an extra $9, so $209 to get $200, fine. So yeah, I think I will try and make sure they work for at least a week, maybe a bit longer. Check out these places the guy recommended, and of course whatever ChatGTP recommends. Definitely not Santiago, but it's never going to be a capital city for me. That doesn't mean anything. As in, it's not a judgment of a place, I just hate cities, especially capital cities. So, except for, oh, what's it called, Ljubljana? Was it Slovakia? Oh, I'm too tired, but I remember just being gobsmacked by it. I think it's about to kick off between these two. They had the fists in each other's faces a minute ago. But yeah, I haven't been outside at night. It does not feel safe at all. I don't like it at all. I'm amazed. I really thought that South America would feel even safer than Central America, even though I felt completely safe in Central America. But it's not been the case at all. Admittedly, I've only been to 2 places and 2 capital cities, but yeah, it's just not good vibes at all. Whoa, look, he's right in his face now. The guy in orange doesn't seem that interested, but the other guy is super antagonistic. The guy in orange is just cleaning his car. And the other guy's getting all up in his face. Mental. So there where I'm saying, you know, I'm going to go to this place that the guy recommended to me and what ChatGTP recommended to me. I think that was like the economist in me, the guy that hates to waste money, trying to kid himself, trying to like make this South America thing work. But and then there's also the visa situation. So when you're living like I am, which is basically counting down the ends to your life. I don't mean that really. What I mean is living outside of the UK with the intention of never going back, not knowing or having any sight of a permanent home or residency, and basically just bouncing between country to country. The idea is, or my really crappy plan for now until I work out something more sustainable, is to use every visa that I get to its fullest, and then, you know, that's another couple of months done, another couple of months done, and whether I do that for the rest of my life, or, you know, I would like to think that one day I'll get a residency somewhere, but that feels miles off. So, you know, that was still going on, like, use the visa, and not really wanting to accept that I'd wasted all this money flying down to South America, thinking that it was going to be nice. And don't get me wrong, of course there's going to be nice places in South America, but I was really shocked. I was really shocked by Buenos Aires. That really, you know, knocked my duck off. And then Santiago did feel a bit better, but not much better. And then once that guy said you can't walk around here with your camera, that really finished me off. And then there was this almost fight outside the window. So I booked this hotel room for 2 nights. And I didn't leave the hotel the first night because there was nothing I wanted to see in Santiago. And then I remember the next day I was basically pacing up and down the room with stress over this stupid psyop that had been pulled on me. So when I referred to earlier in the video, I referred to self-hatred a lot. So there is that, you know, there is that there, like everyone's learning to fucking deal with themselves and love themselves. But actually what I was really referring to was this psyop that I'd fallen for, which was really stupid at this time, where I basically thought people were trying to kill me without going into all the details. If you go back to a video saying, oh, I can't even bother to talk about it, it's just nonsense. But at this time it wasn't nonsense, and it was absolutely terrifying. So yeah, when I was like, I don't want to offload the problems in my life to him, you know, that's what I'm referring to. You can't just be like, oh, this organisation is trying to kill me and I'm currently on the run. You know, it all turns out to be bollocks, but anyway. So, the next day, I'm basically just pacing up and down the room with stress and fear over this situation that I believed to be true, but wasn't actually even true, but you know, was very true to me at the time. And just realizing that, you know, I can't make this work, and I don't feel safe anyway without that shit. Like, just in South America I didn't feel safe. I was exhausted, I was done. So the next day I actually asked for a refund. I don't think I filmed that. I think it just starts at the airport. I think I'm just so done in the morning I can't even record any of it. If I remember right, it all starts at the airport. So yeah, I didn't see any of Chile, didn't do any of Chile. Yeah, didn't like what I saw, but you know, it was nothing, so I can't really pass any real judgment. So yeah, next we get to the airport, which they're always fun, aren't they? Those videos, great fun. And oh god, so yeah, in the stress I made a terrible decision. Why did I choose? I'm trying to think why I didn't just go to Southeast Asia. I can't remember. I think it was because I was so stressed about this situation that wasn't even true. That people were trying to kill me, and there was this worldwide organisation looking for me. I mean, I felt for it so bad, like it was just ridiculous. And I think I felt like, even though I don't trust, obviously, Western police forces, and I know that it's all, you know, they're just agents of, foot soldiers of a tyrannical regime in the West, it just felt safer to be around, I suppose, a westernized police force and a structure that I knew. It just felt a bit more structured, which in hindsight was just ridiculous. Like, I think Southeast Asia is way safer. Not that any of that was even going on anyway, but anyway, I'm rambling. This is coming to an end in a minute. But yeah, I was just so stressed and so terrified. I think I just wanted some normality, something that I knew. So I'm about to make a terrible decision and fly to Barcelona, which is just ridiculous, because Barcelona is obviously far from safe and is completely invaded and ruined and horrible and expensive. So again, it's one day there, and then I finally made the decision to fly to Southeast Asia, which was where I should have been all along, really. I mean, there is the whole looking for a second passport and residency possibility, but I've let that go now. Like, I'm just want to try and enjoy life, and Southeast Asia is the place to do it. So, 2 more videos, maybe 3 including travelling, aeroplane videos, which I know you all like so much. Until we get to Jakarta, which isn't great. Like, that's not a place a tourist should go. I'm not very happy in Jakarta, but I think I only spent 2 days there. And the reason I go to Jakarta is because I was so scared of being spotted, because people were looking for me. But I didn't want to go to any tourist places, so I was choosing shit places. No wonder I was so depressed. So yeah, that was all just another massive mistake. But anyway, it doesn't last much longer, the mistakes and the depression. Soon we get to Bali, and yeah, very different. Start to live again. And then I realised, I think after about 2 weeks in Bali, I realised it was all bollocks, and that's when it's like, oh, wow, there isn't a massive worldwide organisation looking for me and trying to off me. So yeah, that's nice. So yeah, that's all coming up. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this journey more than I did at the time. Please do like, please do subscribe. There is Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee down below if you want to help me make this adventure, or it's not really an adventure, it's just an attempt to live in a world where you haven't got tyranny right in front of your face, or an area of the world where you haven't got tyranny right in front of your face. So yeah, if you want to help me be able for that to continue, which I don't expect, you know, but I'm just putting it out there as a possibility, then those are down below. Alright, big love, thanks so much, see you soon. I guess I should give you a little incentive. I do release English refugee videos early on Patreon. Currently, well, maybe not by the time you see this, but I would expect at least 5 videos ahead by the time you see this. I mean, it is currently 5 videos ahead, so I'm pretty sure I'll keep that up. I'm on a good editing vibe at the minute. And then I've actually got most of a massive chunk of the Bali footage already edited. So once I get the early Bali footage edited, I can release right up to present day on the Patreon. So maybe that's a little incentive for you. It's only $5 a month or something like that. So there is that.